Guys, welcome to the video. Today we're going to play a single strike deck, but we're going to take out everything except for just the Umbreon VMAX and the Umbreon naturally. If you don't know, Umbreon V does just as much damage as Umbreon VMAX if you have any damage on it. So that's a really strong early attacker, even if you don't find the VMAX, but finding the VMAX is very easy. If you do find the VMAX, you can boss's orders switch any of the enemies. The reason why we're playing Umbreon VMAX today is because we're going to look for people that are trying to play the new Mewtwo V Union and take them out and completely ruin their day because they're all weak. Every single one of their Pokemon they could possibly play are like, you know, Shadow Calyrider VMAX, Shadow Rider Calyrex VMAX. That's worth like 3 prize card, weak to darkness. Very easy for Umbreon to take out. And we are playing some Tool Scrapper and some Tool Jammer because everybody and their mother is playing Cape of Toughness. The thought process behind that is that let's say we have like a Wishy-Washy with a Cape of Toughness that we've just bossed up and it's got like 1 billion energies on it, right? And so it's going to do a ton of damage. Maybe it's got like 8 energies, it's going to hit for like 270, right? The amount of HP it would have with the Cape is like 230. If we have 3 energies attached to this that are all the single strike energy, if we don't have all 4, then we're going to be just 10 damage short of that. And we don't play anything that's going to do like 10 damage to the bench like Zigzagoon or anything like that. So we're running these. They're very disruptive. They're very good. Other than that, it's all for consistency and for getting exactly what we need done. Very simple. We're going after the Psychic type Pokemon. We're hoping to run into Mewtwo VMAX or Mewtwo V Union. And if we don't, that's fine because this can contend against anything and we're going to see how the games go. All right, let's go. Let's get right into the games. All right, so we have a Psychic deck box already. That's a pretty good sign. They're calling the coin flip. Let's see how it goes. Hopefully we win. Very nice. And we want to go first, so we will. They got the Mewtwo deck box already, so that's a good sign. We opened our Umbreon. I'm not mad at this hand. We may put 2 Umbreon down. That wouldn't be the worst thing. We got 2 Houndoom in deck already and an Evolution Incense. That's not bad. Alright, so they are playing Eternatus. Interesting. I was hoping they were playing Mewtwo. It's a little bit of a bait with the deck box. That's fine. Let's see how this matchup goes. Of course, we want to draw a card off of their mulligan. We're happy with that. And let's start looking into our deck. So the first thing we're probably going to do, we could Evolution Incense to search, but I think we're going to try to hit these Great Balls first and try to get the Houndours. We are more likely to get the Houndours if we play the Evolution Incense first, and I really do want to hit these Houndours early if I want to have a chance to pop off. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do this. Evolution Incense, see what we have in the deck. We have 4 Houndooms, so we're happy with that. Do we have all the Houndours? We have 2 Houndours only in deck, so that's rough. We can afford to discard one of these Houndooms with the Tower of Darkness for sure. I'm going to go ahead and definitely pull this Umbreon VMAX then. If we do get Marnied, that would suck. But if we don't get Marnied, we're looking pretty happy. I'm going to bench this Tower of Darkness right here. I could Tower of Darkness first so that I could look deeper into the deck. And I think I will do exactly that. Okay, we got a Capture Energies. That's 1 Houndour. We're pretty happy about that. But we're going to be more likely to get the other Houndour, so we're going to Great Ball first so that there's 2 Houndours to pull from. We do hit the Houndour. I'm thrilled about that. So we get the Houndour right here, and we have the other Houndour guaranteed 100% right here. Capture Energy into the Houndour. And I think we're going to just save this Great Ball for maybe a Crobat next turn or something like that. And we'd be happy, you know, maybe we shuffle. We're going to leave it. We're going to leave it because we don't know what's going to happen next turn, and we might need it. The only thing I'm potentially regretting here is not using Tower of Darkness on the additional Umbreon, but we do want to have 2 attackers. And keeping both Houndooms for the guaranteed acceleration. Okay, we do get Marnied, so it's pretty relevant. We still have the Umbreon, that's decent. And we play Crobat, so we have the Quick Ball for the Crobat. That's amazing. Galarmine, that's good. We already have our attacker in the active spot. Eternatus decks play a lot of weird stadiums that don't really help. It's just like disruptive in general. Of course, you could probably pick Power Accelerator. You could probably play the Hiding Dark Energy and kind of get around Galarmine himself. But sometimes it's a risk to play Special Energy. A lot of times it's not, though. I love that art. It's pretty beautiful. Taking a long time. Come on, man. Let's go. Oh, he does nothing. No power. Okay, so he Power Accelerators for nothing. I'm pretty happy with this in the active spot unless we don't get accelerated. So yeah, I do want to hit into the Eternatus regardless, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and evolve it and not gust anything because I want to get my hand as low as possible. Let's see. We'll put these air balloons on the Houndours and then we'll quick ball the quick ball so that we can get the Crobat, and then we want draw supporters and Houndooms. All right, we got a single strike energy, and we did get a Houndoom. Let's see how much damage we're doing. So we're doing 160, 180. So we could do 200 damage. That's not enough. So we're probably just gonna accelerate once more. We don't want to get to that 270 HP range, because then hypothetically Eternatus could knock us out next turn. However, it is unlikely that everything would go perfectly according to plan and he'd get all the Pokemon out. So I'm gonna go ahead and probably accelerate one more time. In fact, if we do get the other Houndoom, we could just knock him out this turn. So I think we're gonna push for that and hope we get that. We do have other Umbreons in the deck, so we don't have to discard that. We're gonna lose an Urn. We don't want to draw into the single strike energy because we've already attached manually this turn. So we're gonna go ahead and single strike Roar. And we are vulnerable to a proper Eternatus VMAX attack now. But we're gonna go ahead and play this Professor's Research. And we did get the other Houndoom. We're looking great. So we're gonna go ahead and just get this guaranteed Houndoom right here. And take this knockout on their Eternatus with an energy, which slows them down extremely. We're as low as 240 HP now, but that's not too bad. We have a lot of resources in deck here, chilling. We're gonna save the Great Ball, I think. We're gonna use the, let's use this right here, this Tower of Darkness on the Umbreon. Just to see what we draw, and we might need some of that stuff later. And we're just gonna go ahead and swing for the knockout, Max Darkness. Very nice, 220, perfect amount of damage. And we got an Evolution Incense. And a Crobat. Not too bad. We have a huge hand for a Crobat, but we could obviously get Marnied and then Great Ball and find him or something like that. So this deck is so good early game. I love it. I love early game shit. Even against something where you're not hitting for weakness, we're really fucking them up. Now, here we have the Dark Signal. If they do find a way to find Galar Mine, we're in trouble. But if not, we have Air Balloon, so we're looking pretty good. They may find the Galar Mine here, which would mean we're stuck. Fuck. So we do have the Tower of Darkness, so we're actually looking good. We're gonna make the same play and completely ruin their dreams right now. I'm like 100% sure we're gonna get a concession right now. So we're gonna patch this Air Balloon and act like we're angry, but just kidding, we're not. And they're probably gonna concede. We're just gonna go ahead and go into this Umbreon right here. We're gonna evolve the other one. Boss up their one attacker. And then at this point, they're gonna concede. Yeah, let's go. All right, let's go. Game 2, we're gonna call the coin flip tails. We do win the coin flip. Let's see if, of course, we're gonna go first. Let's see if we get a good starting hand. Not bad. We have at least one Houndour we can get in play. Maybe two. We're gonna play the Great Ball first, so that would be more likely to get more Houndour, because the capture guarantees one, and we don't want to take one out with the capture before we get a chance to play the Great Ball. Okay, so let's see what we got. We do find a Houndour. They're going to try to lock our abilities. And that includes the Houndour. So let's see. Is there a chance that I want to play the Crobat first? No, probably not. To draw into cards to manually attach. It's possible. We could play this. We couldn't play this. We'd be Crobating for, we could play this. We'd be Crobating for just a couple cards. I think it's fine. Let's hold on to it. We can always boss's orders manually to get around that ability into the Sableye probably too. And then we're going to go ahead and Tool Jammer and pass. Not too bad, to be honest. We do have the attack next turn. Because we have boss's orders, we can get around the ability of this coughing, which is why it's good to play boss. One of the reasons. Because, like, for example, if this turns into the wheezing, which it will, then we're not able to do any abilities. And so we can't use the boss's orders to attack something like this. We're going to have to use our actual manual boss orders. At least not the one from evolving into the Umbreon, right? They're going to go Scoop Up Net. Why would they do that? Maybe they have maybe they don't want to lose it and they have no way to get it going yet. Alright, that's fine. That is fine by me. In fact, I dislike that Pokemon so much. Let's see, actually this is great. We could even take out the Sableye right here if we want to. I think we will do exactly that. $20 damage onto ourselves, which activates our Moonlight Blade. So we can do plenty of damage. We're going to go ahead and boom right here and take this cat out. That is why you don't bench the Sableye early. You get absolutely destroyed. Let's go. And they just concede. Wow. Okay, so 2 great games back to back. Guys, here's the deck list again. We did not find the Mewtwo V Union, but I think a lot of people maybe don't have the cards yet. When it does come around and become more popular, this will be even stronger. And as we saw, we took out the 2 people that we got matched up against today. And share this with your entire family. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.